When investigators entered the House of Horrors, they went upstairs. All over the floor was dead cats and dogs. When they opened the closet, they found 3 dead children. One of the babies still had the umbilical cord attached. In the quiet town of Blackstone, Massachusetts, 23 St. Paul Street looked like any other weathered multifamily home. But in August 2014, a 10-year-old boy walked to a neighbour's house with a plea that would shatter the community. He needed help to stop a baby stop crying. When the neighbour entered the Murray home, she wasn't met with the typical clutter of a busy family. She was met with a wall of stench, a thick, humid rot that stuck in the back of the throat. Inside this house of horrors revealed a reality beyond comprehension. Rubbish was piled 2 feet high in some rooms, a geological record of years of neglect. Dirty nappies, thousands of them, were mounded in corners, infested with a carpet of crawling maggots. In the darkness of an upstairs bedroom, investigators found 2 children aged 3 and 6 months who had never seen the sun. They were covered in their own waste, their skin caked with feces and sores. The 3-year-old couldn't speak, couldn't walk, and did not know how to eat from a spoon. Her muscles were described by doctors as doughy, having never used to support her own weight. She was found in a room where the door was stuck shut by a mountain of rubbish. She lived her life in a crib, staring at walls covered in filth. The most macabre discovery lay hidden in the bedroom closets. As forensic teams in hazmat suits cleared the debris, they found the remains of 3 infants. 2 were found inside cardboard boxes wrapped in clothing. One was still wearing a onesie and a nappy. Another still had its umbilical cord and placenta attached. The bodies were in varying states of decay, some skeletal, some still possessing traces of skin and hair, mummified by the stagnant air of the closet. Nearby, the remains of a dog and several cats were also discovered, rotting into the floorboards. Erika Murray had lived in this house for years, presenting a normal face to the world while her secret children withered upstairs. She told investigators she had given birth to the deceased infants in the bathroom, claiming they were born blue and breathless. During her trial, the details remained harrowing. Prosecutors argued she had created a tomb for the living and the dead alike. While she was initially charged with second-degree murder, the legal system hit a grim wall of forensic reality. Because the infants' bodies were so badly decomposed, medical examiners could not prove beyond a reasonable doubt that they had been born alive. In 2019, a judge found her not guilty of murder, instead convicting her of assault and battery on a child and animal cruelty. Erika Murray was sentenced to 6 to 8 years. The house on St. Paul Street has since been demolished, the ground cleared. But the image of those silent closets remains a permanent stain on the history of Blackstone.